Hi there, it's Chelle. And Clint is in the porch. Somebody told me to say that. I thought that was funny. Okay, I've been kind of playing with watercolors this morning. And I ended up doing one by Lindsay. And mine looks nothing like hers. I mean, you can tell it was the video. And that's Lindsay, the Frugal Crafter. But it's so fall looking and I love it. I think it turned out really fun. I'm not happy with the paper. I do have a lot of blooms and I think it's because of the paper. But overall, I think it's really fun. But I didn't think it was a Christmas card at all. So I ended up just putting thinking of you on it. So anyways, we're going to kind of play and see what we can do. I have some arches, so I'm just going to kind of play with watercolors for a couple of days. I know I've been promising you guys that, and I tell you, I think it's just because this year is just busier than, I don't know, it's odd this year. Let's blame it on the oddity. And I had a Kleenex or a paper towel. So let's see what we can do here. Now hers was really cute and I thought, well, you know, we could do maybe I was thinking, how can I make it? So I looked up mistletoe and I thought maybe that might be kind of fun. I mean, there's a bunch of mistletoe. It does have white berries on it. And I learned that from a Hallmark video. Hallmark movie. I know. Hi, Kateri. I keep meaning to write you and then I forget. So this one would be kind of fun, actually. It's got mistletoe and some holly, so you would get red berries. Let's try that. I don't know. It's just one of... I have no idea where that one came from. So I thought I'd pull out these watercolor markers that I got in my, or pencils that I got in my last sketch box. Because I really feel like that's the only thing, you know, I like for it. And I'm using a arches this time. We'll just kind of play and see what we can do. I was thinking about doing and I'm okay with this size. I just cut it down, I think 5.5 or so. Just kind of doing a bow because I think that would be really cute. And that might be too big, I don't know. Maybe I need to go down, take it down a little bit because my holly and stuff would be down here. Okay, I'm going to raise it just a little. So, I don't know if we can erase these watercolors. But let me grab my watercolor and see. Or my erasers. I'll be right back. Okay, yeah, I can erase. You don't really want to erase a lot, I guess, on watercolor paper, but I'm going to go ahead and wipe it off with my hand, even though I shouldn't. Okay. So just kind of getting a design on there. So just a bow, and I have an open spot kind of on the top on this side, and then one open on the bottom, so you can see like inside the bow. So have some little trindles right there. Let's think about some holly. Again, I'm just kind of sketching something in here. Just want a little bit of holly and need one more. I just feel better. Let's put one here. Okay, and then mistletoe. So looks like they have pretty good stems, and would put like one there. Has a little there. Yeah, I think that's kind of fun. So yeah, pretty long stems, and then like one there. They seem to have them like side by side. Maybe not so much, but like that, and maybe one down here. And then I was thinking, like, for the berries, the white berries and stuff, maybe I could use gouache. So we'll see how it works. Who knows, it might not work. But I told Clint, I just want to play with things today, you know, watercolors. So let's go ahead and we'll start on our bow. I'm going to go ahead and wet it. So you're just going to wet it until you get that sheen. You don't want any puddles. And it soaks into the cotton. Because I am using Arches watercolor paper. A little bit bubbly. And then I really want a bright red, so I'm going to use this red. It's just a really bright red. I'll just kind of fill in. You know, I said I was going to do Christmas journal, but I really needed a break just for a little bit, and plus I really need some more Christmas cards. Yeah. See if I want to straighten that out any. I don't mail out a lot of Christmas cards, but I will mail out a few, especially this year, you know. I feel like we need them more often. Happy with that. We're going to let that dry before we put any shadows or anything. Then I'm going to switch to my smaller one. Just round brushes. And this is a Mimic and a number 8. So the mistletoe is really green. So do I want to use blue and yellow? I think I do. So I'm going to use this lemon yellow. Where am I going to mix it though, huh? Let's mix it over here. Lemon yellow, and I'll use some blue. I got to figure out which blue I want to use. Let's see what color that looks. That's a dark blue, huh? Green. That'll work. Just a little bit more. Kind of a dull green. Okay, and we're going to do that for the mistletoe, I think. Now, I don't want to touch my bow, because then that will really make it spread because it's still wet. You could have wet this beforehand. Let's see, we'll go down to this one. Just keeping it a little bit separated. And then we'll go into that blue and add a little bit of shadow. That's my thought anyways. Back to that blue. Add just a little bit of shadow. I am still learning watercolors. I've been kind of dabbling with them for quite a while. Kind of like that. And then it's just going to kind of wick over and give me a really nice shadow. I am going to do a little bit of a shadow on this side too. That looks kind of nice. The thing with watercolors is you will definitely you have to be patient. Definitely have to be patient. And you're going to layer up. So let's see right here. See if we can make this one a little darker. Kind of pretty, I like that. And you can always, since you do layer, you can come back and kind of go over the yellow with some of the green, or more green. Put shadow up on top of this. Who knows, it might not even turn out, but it's fun to play, isn't it? Okay, so on these, I do need that same green, but I want it a little darker, so we're going to add a little of the lemon yellow. With the blue, but I'm going to add more blue. There we go. Now these leaves are actually a little bit lighter than those. Actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more lemon. Just kind of brighten this yellow up. Okay. So just a little bit of blue. Kind of lost my shadow there. Okay, I'm okay with that. Okay, so back over here. I do have at least one Christmas card order for my friend, and I have an idea, I just haven't talked to her about it. So I need to talk to her. So I'm kind of putting I'm going to add a little bit of brown, and I'm going to use burnt umber for that, just because that's kind of the color that I'm using. I mean, that's kind of the portrait or whatever. I don't even know if we have mistletoe growing here. Isn't that cool? Okay, now I'm going to lighten it again, so I'm going to add more yellow because the mistletoe pieces seem to be quite a bit lighter. So I'm not going to mix it up perfectly. We're going to add in just little mistletoe pieces. Oh, I love that. That looks perfect. So I'm just doing down, pull, and straight up so that it doesn't. I love that. That looks fun. Let's see, down, pull, and straight up. Down, pull, straight up. I don't want a point on the end. Straight up. That looks so fun. I am kind of covering up the pencil marks, so if I didn't quite get it, then I'm just coming in and kind of, you know, making sure it covers. I need more water on the brush. That's fun. So I think the first layer should be almost more one-dimensional. That's kind of what you're aiming for. How did I get that white or that red? Where did you come from? I tell you guys. A little bit of water. Yeah, the first layer, I believe, should be kind of one-dimensional, and then you'll layer it up again for like shadows and stuff, and then you'll come back. Take that off. I don't want a bloom there. And you will kind of add definition and stuff. Getting a little too light. My pigment. This one's a little bit, it was kind of on its side, so that's why that one. Just make sure you don't have a bunch. That is so pretty. And let's see, I need to like extend some of those. So the green and brown. We're gonna have. That's pretty. Let me look at my picture again. Oops. Sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna darken some blue. And right at the edges, just gonna add some color. Seems like they're a little bit darker. That one's too dark probably. Right as they kind of gather or attach to the tree or the branch. Sorry if you hear background noise. Clint's in the porch working on ink blenders. There will be ink blenders in the store ready to go, I believe, on Monday. So if you've been looking, I'm going to just rinse that and just kind of blend it in. So this one doesn't seem to give me the blooms like the other one did, but it's real similar. to that. So, I mean, it did in some areas. And we'll just add just a touch of blue to each one. Okay. That's kind of cute. Okay. So, now what are we going to do? We are going to, I didn't leave any place for berries, so I'll probably just use gouache for that too. So let's see what I can do now.
Hi guys!
There's Clint.
Hi for. Oh, hi Sophia, sorry, wrong hat. Oh.
So I'm going to do this a little bit darker, and that will be for our veins and stuff, because I think my, not quite, but we'll see.
Hope everyone's having a wonderful day.
Yep, Saturday. Uh-oh, and I spread it with my finger. Oh well. It will be Saturday when they see this one. I'm just taking off some of the water so I have a better... Uh-oh, Daddy's little guys are moving around now.
Hi Sophia Renee.
Sophia.
What are you doing, brat? You love?
Not being a brat.
No.
See that bloom? That's a bloom. That's okay though.
That's resanded.
Oh, cool.
Got another wet. I'll take a break. Sophia,
No,
Sophia, Sophia, Sophia.
Go see Daddy, honey. I might have got paint on her.
You goober.
Oh, I tell you guys.
You know what?
Clint's going to call the one, oh, I used green as well.
Yeah.
Clint's going to call the Mr. Heater guy and see if we can figure out what's, troubleshoot and see.
Again.
We can figure out our heater out. There, it's cold. In fact, there's snow on the ground.
What's yeah. Beautiful.
Clint was watching snowbirds. Yeah.
There was like 20 or more out. I was watching them while I was standing, and I was thinking, what an incredible blessing, because one of them was like 20 foot away, and she stayed there forever.
Oh, really?
Well, that one.
Oh,
by the plant.
the one eating?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was nibbling on one of the weeds outside.
It's so neat. I gotta get the feeder ready.
So see, that doesn't look too bad, does it? Yeah. I know what you're thinking. Okay, let's do red and blue. I should have went ahead and added. See, I didn't even think of that. That's why I'm not a professional. I am an artist, because if you're playing in, if you're drawing and doing arty stuff, then you're an artist. But, so, we'll just kind of, and then remember I wanted that one. Yeah, I should have dropped in color while I was thinking about it, but that's okay. It is what it is, isn't it? And this one, I wanted it. What have you guys been doing? Anything fun? Leave it in the comments. We did get our meatloaf done. And, let's see. I'm trying to figure out how I want this. A little bit like that, maybe. I don't know. Mexican meatloaf is on the other channel, which is At Home with Clint and Chelle. I think I do want to kind of... So, Robin's already looked at it.
Has she really?
Yeah. So, it was kind of...
Or one did the pal?
No, Pal, I think. And my friend Robin Jamriska, I think that's how you say it, she opened her Etsy store today.
Look at she.
Yeah, not for junk journal stuff yet, but for wood stuff. So if you're looking for Christmas presents, go to, oh, what's the name of it? Let me look.
She does what?
Her husband, I think her husband does, but she helps him.
Oh, how fun.
Let's see. Trash to Treasure Ltd. Arizona, AZ. So that's how. Yeah, I kind of like that though. So, since I covered this one up because I wasn't thinking, maybe we'll just redo that one. And she has like really fun squirrels and little critters and stuff, so I did get some squirrels from her for, you know, somebody for Christmas. She's not watching, so I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah.
Sis doesn't watch my channel. So I'm just adding some more blue because I want that really dark and to look like. You guys know I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of playing. Doesn't look too bad, huh? Blue sky. Oh yeah, and then isn't it supposed to snow again tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow. Oh, hi, Bart. Yeah.
Poor Clint.
What?
He can't really take a break without 15 cats in his lap. Well, and then Cubby this morning, Cubby started screaming at the door, you know, because we keep our bedroom door closed. So he has decided that it's his mission now to wake us up, walk outside or walk out of the bedroom, and him and all the other cats that usually wake us up are sitting right there. So Arctic and Sophia and all that. It's crazy. See, I'm not happy with this, but I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So I'll soften that edge. It's kind of bugging me. Not too bad. I mean, it is what it is, right? It's homemade. It's a handmade card. So now what do I want to do? Now the picture doesn't really have like, just has like some white balls and some red balls. So let's go back into the red. We'll add some red around the holly.
Gracie girl. Come on.
Thank you. I think I'm going to darken that just a little bit. It's just a little bit too red.
What for?
I'm okay with leaving a little bit of white. That's going to kind of act as my highlight. No, Gracie. Okay. Maybe I won't have to use a gouache. No, baby girl. Daddy. Let's see if he comes.
Uh-oh. Well, that didn't sound good.
No, that's your thingamajiggy.
My iron thing?
Your iron.
Oh, dang it.
So.
There's that, Gracie. Showing her.
Be nice to my baby.
Said guys.
I know.
Like,
I will bite you. Oh, I tell you guys, what I have to put up with. I need a red one right here. I'm going to try to put it over here. This is transparent color, so it might. Let's try just a couple up here. I don't know. At least one maybe. I was thinking how Clint just makes all kinds of racket. Eating some chips. Honey, what are you doing making all kinds of racket?
mm-hmm.
I need something else. Let's kind of splatter. Maybe I'll be happier if I have splatter, or maybe some green. So I'm just not quite happy with it. I don't know why.
Uh-oh. Now come on forward.
Some yellow, a little bit of blue. Kind of want dark colors.
Not forward. Come on.
Aw. Came up from behind, huh?
Yeah, I jumped over.
Lindsay's always saying, either like splatters or you don't. I do. I do like them. So, and if you splatter on something that's kind of dry, you can go ahead and, if it's like a place you don't want it. Gracie, please, honey. No.
Oh, she listens so well, honey.
She does, doesn't she? Not. Gracie, no, honey. No. Okay. Sorry, I had to deal with Gracie Lynn. She's not listening. She's totally Clint's cat.
She was my cat. She'd listen.
You think?
No.
I want a few bigger splotches. Thank you, baby girl. Just kind of put them together so they're a little bit bigger. Gracie, no. Thank you. No. I think she might have went off now. Oh, I tell you guys. It's hard when they're awake. I know everyone's like, I want to see the kitties. They're still here. We just try to do videos when you have kittens, and she's still kitten. So now I want to do some red, but first I want to put a couple of highlights in my berries or shadows, just because they're still a little bit damp. I tell you, these critters. Yeah, Gracie's gonna find out what water bottles are.
Mm-hmm.
Clint's like, I can't do anything with her.
No.
So he kinda, yeah. I mean, that's not horrible. What do you think? Let's do some red. We'll do some red splotches too. Do it up here by the bow. And then kind of just try to do it. It's not wet enough. Kind of like in the background.
It's red about 2 inches.
Had about 2 inches of snow.
Snowing right now, actually. It's fine.
Oh, cool. Need to take some for my brother. He's still in the hospital, so sending him stuff to cheer him up a little bit. Oops. Big head. Okay, so now I am going to just let this dry, and when we come back, I will add in some white berries. Is that what they're called? Yeah. And I'll be right back. Hey guys, it is dry, I believe, and I have this signal pen, but I don't know if it's my good one or not, so we're going to try it. Let's see. Like it might be skipping. No, it might work. I don't know. You know what? I might just use wash. I think I still have some in here. I do. So I'm going to use this tiny pen.
No, big
Paintbrush.
girl.
Just pick up some of this white wash. Gouache is a more opaque watercolor, in case you were wondering.
Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, he changed channel.
Oh. Sorry, Gracie. Mama will love on you in a minute. I thought she was down for the count because
She's okay.
she was bugging Daddy all morning. It's kind of funny. He kept yelling at her. He told them you kept yelling at her.
Oh my God,
Well, when he's working on the lathe, which is what he was doing, it's just not right, you know, she doesn't need to be out there because it's dangerous. So.
Yeah.
He was telling her, but she didn't ever get the hint.
No.
No. No, ma'am.
She doesn't listen.
Thank you. She
Hi,
listens
little
just
buddy.
fine.
What are you doing, Wilberdine? Oh! Oh, that hurt.
Oops. You okay?
Yeah, he didn't
Yeah.
look good.
I'm going to put 3 because I just like the 3. Oh, that's a little bit of red on there. Let's see. Let's put like one white one here. Who's here? Wilbur?
Yeah.
Nope. No. Gracie, please, honey. You cannot do that. Let's put one like over here. No.
Wilbur.
Wilbur.
Come on, Baba.
Okay, I am going to, you know what? I want a little bit of white. Here and there too, while I have the white out. Kinda. It's like a highlight here and there. Okay. Highlight up here. And maybe kinda, I don't know. It doesn't look that nice. Good enough. Okay, I'm going to let this dry, and then we're going to come back with some ink, and we will be finished with it. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're going to try to do this without cats. Yeah.
Like that.
So I am just using a pen, and we're just going to kind of line around it. This is a permanent marker, but it is water soluble, so I mean it will smear or whatever. So you don't want to do this until everything is dry and you're done. And it's much nicer if you have a cat helping, right?
Oh, yeah.
Jeez. Okay, she's gonna lay down. She's gonna lay down and be a good girl. Okay, let me raise it back up so you guys can see her. For those who wanted to see Gracie, don't chew on those are good. Chew on that pen. Yeah. Who was it? Leslie, I think, who said, I miss seeing the cats.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go, Leslie. I tell you, some days are harder than others.
Yeah.
Kind of like kids, I suppose.
Hmm.
I'm not doing perfect. I'm just kind of like, here's a ball here, and let's put a little, I tell you guys, yeah, she's Mama's girl. If she has a choice, she comes to me. She's not kind of like Arctic. Arctic is a daddy's boy.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes he'll be like, Mama, and I pick him up and he immediately is like, Daddy.
Yeah.
Daddy, I want
Same way with
you.
her.
Yeah, she's the same way, but with me instead of.
Or,
But she's okay, like if I'm cooking or something and Clint takes her. As long as she's up, she's typically okay, but. I think I like this better with the pen. Just kind of a fun sketch. Okay, and then we'll do this up here. It's kind of little sketchy marks. I like that. I like it. I think it turned out so cute. What do you think, hon?
Oh, I really like it. It looks good.
So, let's just put,
Oh.
I'm just going to write it with my pen. Merry Christmas, or we'll just put greetings. Okay, I have to go down the size. And I am going to kind of thicken it up a little bit because I feel like it's necessary. Yeah, I was going to make a couple of videos so I could be a couple of days ahead. But I think they're saying, Mama, it's time to take a nap for you. I think that's why Clint takes a nap sometimes, is to get away from the cats.
Sometimes it is, too.
Usually I go and hide in the bathroom for half an hour or something, after I remove the cats from the bathroom. And I have been known to walk out to the studio because of them. I tell you, the other day I was thinking, did Clint give them coffee? Because man, they were psycho. Her and the little one, little Wilbur. That's cute. I like it. What do you guys think? That's a cute one, huh? Let me add a little bit of a... I like it. Okay, I'm just going to sign my name. CR1220. There. I like it. So I hope you guys joined me, and if you didn't paint a watercolor card, that you pull out your crafts and take some time for yourself. Try to relax. It's much easier when there's no cats. But yeah, try to relax and, you know, just enjoy yourself. Kind of don't think about anything, but just having fun. I think that's really important. So, especially during this time. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure and hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up, and we will see you guys in the next video. See you soon. Bye.
Thanks, guys, for visiting. Scenes.